Oh, howdy, Bob. That's fast. Holy moly. How's it going? It's Monday. I am pumped. I am hyped. I want to finish this game today. And I could be off because we do have to drive far. Find your way to the well. End of the road. What is that? Optional. Get item. Oh, Rüdiger. Oh, Rüdiger. What's happening? What? Rüdiger. What is he doing? Should I reload the game? Is this a bad sign? Should I not be loading? This never happened before. Rüdiger? Calm down. Calm down, Rüdiger. It's all good. Okay, I think I have to do a little bit of this. Give me a second. Okay. Let's get some music. Let's have a look at Rüdiger. Rüdiger is in perfect condition. Or Aki. He is fully fueled and ready to go. Okay. Optional. Let's get that. What's happening at the lore machine? Esto no es posible ni conce... Spanish. Somebody... Do you guys speak Spanish? No? Me neither. We're supposed to get something. In memoriam. What's that? Ronosta.
Tobias's favorite cryptid of them all.
Thank you.
If it's not too much to ask, if you could put it on your dashboard,
Appreciate it.
so Tobias can come along for the ride.
Are you calling me a
Wherever
youngster?
you're going. But don't feel obligated by any means.
Memento of the time mixtape. Wait, no, I gotta add. Gotta add this thing. There we go. Now I can equip it. What is that? What is that? What does that look like? Creepy. I'm 27. I don't know, like, I guess it's relatively young. Depends. It depends. Okay. So we are going all the way to the end. And I guess I could re-roll these two, and then maybe get rid of the storms. We have 2 scans left, and if you re-roll them, there's a chance that they don't have a storm. Can I try that? Didn't change anything. Great. Okay, sure. So we have to go through there. What we could do... Man, I don't want to go through 2 storm areas. Cheers, Gallius. I mean, if I go there, it's a dead end, then we have to turn around again. And that can probably take like an hour, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maps. Like the loot goblin I am. I definitely will be looting. But if we take that route, we're gonna need... Like, if I re-roll this and it's a storm, I'm gonna go there just to uncover it. So we have like more options to get there on the next run. Let's go. Okay, it's only one storm at the end. Which sucks. Like usually at the end it's the worst. So we can take E7, G9, C5, A9, A2, A1, and then we're at the well. And I think that's the end. I don't know if it's like, oh, you get there and then there's like one more objective. I have no idea. But that's our route. Let's do it. Anything? What do we have? Let's have a look. Barely plugged. Magnified explosions. And a swift storm. I think in that area we're just gonna book it. Like I'm not even gonna get shit there. We're gonna loot our fill. And then we're going. Yeah. Yeah. That's the plan. That is the plan. You're 2 years older than me. Ah. I don't know what I was thinking about that. Like in my head, it's like a 50-50 between you guys watching being older than me and being younger than me. We have perpetual stability, shocking speed, eerie darkness, concussive blasts, magnified explosions. Well, you won't get our organs, Tellius. You can try as hard as you might. You will not get our organs. Okay, we got 3 more quirks. It's nothing disruptive, so that's fine. Storage. Empty. Emergency stuff is there. We got an off-road wheel as a spare. Sometimes I feel older than I am. Yet tell my back about it. Even though I did have a massage last week, and that undid quite some damage. What do you have? Trash can. Repair putty. Nice. Tools are all looking alright. Let's keep the putty. Throw the rest in here. My niece went first. I got no issues with my niece so far. Like, none. I don't know if that's weird or if I'm not moving enough. Should I move more? I don't know. Okay, we should be good. We should be ready to go. We do we have the improved repair bench? And I didn't get the final engine, the limb chipped. I have that unlocked, but I don't think I can build that. What am I missing for that? Engine. Limb chip. Explosives. And I could probably make the chips. How many do I need? 4. Yeah, let's make those. Then we have them. And the only thing we're missing is more Olympium and explosives for the best engine. Let's put these guys in here. Rüdiger. This may be our final ride. I don't know how this game ends. It would be sad if we lose the car in the end. But there he is. Let's go. Let's go. Pumped. Getting a standing desk helped quite a bit. Oh yeah, I guess like depending on what you're doing. I feel like the best you can have is home office and then a standing desk, and you should be good if you remember to use it. used to have knee issues because I fell down the stairs while carrying a box. Fuck. That sounds painful. Look at us. Isn't this the most relatable stream on Twitch? I was talking about our broken bodies. Great. And it seems like, I think like 2 days ago or 3 days ago, it's certain that Germany will legalize it. Would you look at that? There was a phase like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, where I felt like it would not happen because there was like one last hurdle to take, and it almost seemed like they wouldn't take it. But then they did. The best part is, I swear to God, my dad. Did I tell you about my dad? Like getting into weed now, and it's the funniest thing because he's never been. I had like an hour and a half talk with him just about weed and how and what and when, and it's so funny. And he was like, oh yeah, I want to start growing it in the garden because he's a bit of a gardener. And like he asked me yesterday, he was like, do you know where to get seeds, and should we order online or should we wait? And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, I've never grown anything. I don't have experience with that. It's just too funny. My father was always a big pothead. Yeah, mine never was. Never. Like, he was a smoker up until like 10 years ago or so. And like he smoked a lot, and then he just from one day to the next just quit it, and he hasn't smoked since, which is kind of insane to do it that way, but it worked for him. And thank you, Drake.
Thanks for subbing.
47. God damn. Has it really been that long? Have I been doing this for that long? Getting existential. But yeah, and then like we talked a lot about edibles because he doesn't want to smoke the Zaza, but he wants to consume the Zaza. And that is respectable. So now he's like currently experimenting with making edibles. it's the like in a million years, I would have been like, no, even if they legalize it, my dad would never do it. Now here he is. He's like super interested. It's so funny. This is broken. Can I do this? No, I need an electrician kit, right? How many do I have? How many electrician kits do I have? I have 3. Yeah, let's go. My dad used to be a big smoker and quit shortly before I was born. That's dope. He did it for you. Oh. If that sounded condescending, that was not meant. That, like, that's actually... That's like a good dad thing to do. I can't relate because I haven't decided to, like, stop having my own life yet. I'd love to have kids someday, but it doesn't... Like, I'm single. Like, how does that work? I can't do it like other creatures can. And even if then, like, I wouldn't do it alone. Oh my god, imagine. Like, if we could just decide to, like, have children on our own, I feel like barely anybody would do it. Like even with 2 people, it seems like a ton of work. And time, and money, and... Oh damn. I'm way too selfish for kids. I tried to say it diplomatically, but I feel like I want to be at a point where I've made my life decisions. I made it to a point where I'm like, oh, I want to settle down for a bit here. And then you can have a kid, and then let it grow up for 20 years, and then you send it out, and then you start having a life again. That, to me, that doesn't sound so bad. That doesn't sound so bad. The problem with kids nowadays, they're expensive. If you don't have good income, don't have kids. Yeah, I'm also, yep. Yep. I'm not here making reckless financial decisions. I'm here playing video games. Being an adult. Let's go. Living the good life. Dumpster pearl. Delicious. If males had to give birth, they would only ever do it once. Yeah. Women are hardcore, man. Hardcore. Can't wait to get a vasectomy. I feel like my target audience is people like people between like 20 and 40 that just want to enjoy life. I'm not sure. Is there anybody in chat who has a child or multiple? That's not a bad thing at all. Like we are not here to make it sound like that. We are just very confident about having our own lives. That's it. I did when I was 29. Great choice, eh? Perfectly fine. I want to have kids someday if I have my life together. Same. Same. I see so many people out there where it's just like you had your first kid when you were 20. Like consciously you made that decision. You got together with somebody. And you were dating for like a couple years. Or maybe not. And then you were like, hey, let's grow life in my womb. That's how they do it, right? That's how you agree to have a child. And hello, Ellie! What's up? There's nothing wrong with wanting to enjoy life. Exactly. Exactly. I think it's more generational too. People younger than me in general have fur babies or no babies. Yep. I have neither. I have neither. Because I can barely take care of myself. I tried having plans. Like I got, I think like 12 different potted plants. Like all at once. Like a year ago. Wanna guess how many are left out of the dozen? They were all indoor room. Like I made sure I talked to somebody at the like gardening shop, and they were like, oh yeah, these are like easy to take care of indoor plants. And I had a dozen. How many are left? What do you think? There's no wrong answers. Well, there is, but you can just -5. Did you smoke any of them? No, no. That like just legit house plants, because I only had like a little palm tree and felt like I wanted more greenery. I didn't let them die. Honestly, I think I took too much care. Like, I was watering them too much, probably. I don't know what it was. In the end, it was... There's like 3.5 left. I just counted them in my head. There's like one where it used to be like a little bush and there's only like one little strand, and that's making a recovery, but I don't know if I'm, you know, if I should turn life support off on this thing or not. It's still there. Like 3 of them are alright. Like all of them, like they either completely died or like slowly withered away. And the ones that are still there have lost like 50% of their previous capacity. But they're now making a recovery. There's like stuff coming back. What's happening? My car? What's happening to my car? Why is my car over there? Sounds like you will need to have 4 children if you want one to survive. Dark. Dark but funny. Holy moly. My friend found a great solution for that. Just get a Lego box. But it's Lego. I want actual plants. I want to wear like a little apron with flowers on it and then give them water and tell them that everything is gonna be okay and the outside plants can't hurt them anymore. What's happening to you? Swollen. Fix nut. That doesn't seem good. What's happening here? Charged. Fix nut. Dude, everything is broken. What? No! My car! Did he just toss me plasma? What? Okay, we gotta fix the car. That hurt pretty bad. Tires are okay. Door. Sir, could you leave? I'm having an existential crisis here. What did so much damage? Like, these are all really good parts and we're early in the zone. Swollen, fix none sounds like a definition of a prank. No, kids are good. Kids are great. They're the future. They're just not my future. Like, not right now. The turbine? Unreliable. Dude, whatever hit our car, hit it really. Everything is broken. Leaking. What the fuck? That never happened before. Ah! What are you doing? What the fuck? Hey, 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 hey. Get in it, get in it. Sir, stop! What is happening? I gotta get out of this area. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. This is not looking good. Can your car be destroyed? Yup. Sealing kit. There we go. This is still not sealing. There we go. Okay. Let's get this shit fixed again. Good. You are cracked. Are you kidding me? Are we out of sealing kits? Of course we are. I need a sealing kit. My god. What a start to the... Like, usually this game is so chill at the beginning. And now, it's just stress. I'm using up all the resources that I tried saving, at least a little. But I think your car can be destroyed. We didn't have a single like game over. Didn't really have any of that. This one's bald. Fix none. What does bald mean? It has no hair? Yeah, it should. The wheel. It's charged, fixed none? I swear to God. What is that star? This is worn. Okay. Put that back there. That's almost gone. We have no more sealing kits. Can I make one more? Nope. Oh boy. That's gonna be fun. I just wanted to have a nice plant on the shelf, but he's often away from home for like 2 weeks straight because of work. What are we talking about? Oh, the Lego bonsai, yes. To be honest, you titled the stream finale, so you asked for this? Oh, God. I think we're in a region where, like, every time the car gets electrified or takes lightning damage, it just gets yeeted. Okay, we need to loot a little bit so we get some stuff. Check this place out. But yeah, basically used up all the resources I wanted to save, at least a little. Got a little fuel there. Let's get that. And this little fuel can is leaking too. Are you shitting me? Just take it. Imagine if randomly taking off was a new mark. Oh my god. Why? No, why is this happening? Ah, I wanted to loot that. Now this guy is abducting me. Oh my god. I'm getting out of here. Fuck this place. I think the other area only has eerie darkness. I take eerie darkness over getting fucked with anything. We're leaving, kids. Get back in the car. We're leaving. There's so many boosters here. Quickly check this bit. What's that sound? Oh, it's that thing. I thought there was another abductor on my ass. Why? Stop it. What is doing that? Is that the battery over there just randomly like kicking in electricity? Is that what swollen means? Stop being weird. But then it means that it won't... Okay, the car won't take off in the other areas. It's only in this particular area where that is annoying as hell. I was around a lot of kids growing up. My mom would take me to a daycare job. My first job was a daycare. My dental job had a lot of kids. Part of me wishes I hadn't been around so many through my life because it soured me towards wanting my own. Damn. God damn. We keep moving. The thing is, like, I don't really have to do with kids at all. Like, nuh-uh. Like, none of my... Like, one of my buddies now got his first kid. And I feel like babies are okay because they're... You know, like... You don't have to talk to them. Babies are pretty okay, but, like, as soon as they become conscious and have personalities... It's either the best thing ever... Like, I love when there's, like, a kid that has a good character and you can talk to it and it's fun and has ideas and fantasy and that's great. But it could also be pretty shit. That thing is spitting. That's Okay. There are some super chill babies. It's wild. Yeah, my friend is hella pumped about his kid because it never screams. It sleeps when it's supposed to sleep. It's like the perfect kid. Pretty great. I feel like I have to take this thing off. Let's put it in storage. And if we need more battery, we just attach it and then have to live with the consequences of that. I mean, kids can be annoying, but they also can be fun. But I'd have to have my kid be a teenager. But I know how I was as a teenager. So you can relate. And that's a great foundation to give good advice and be there as a parent, and not a bad thing. Like, you can watch someone else do the same mistakes that you do. Isn't that great? I mean, you get to be there and then be like, here's how I fixed it, or here's what I did differently. You can be there. Absolute dick to my parents for no reason. I feel like with most teenagers, like in a lot of like movies and shows, there's this trope where you have like the unruly teenage kid, and then you're always like, oh, I wonder what like his life at home is like, and then I should roll this up differently. You know, like characters in media, often media that is like for younger audiences. There are these characters that are what do you call it, authoritarian, right? And then you always wonder, like, oh, are the parents the same? Is it like just a household of like punks? Why did I throw that can away? And then they show the character at home, and it's like the most just poster child family friendly family. Like sometimes kids, and especially teenagers, just want to be like not their parents, even if that means being an ass, because then that kind of means like your parents are just kind of sweet, and that's not a bad thing. I hope I can have better words in the future once I start studying psychology. Like, a lot of the things that I think about the world and people is very amateur in choice of words, I feel like, and like background knowledge and stuff, and a certain scientificness, you know. But I feel like I can professionalize in that, because I like talking about like how people are the way they are. Maybe I just like to theorize about why things are the way they are. I like that. I was afraid to have the wrong tone with my parents. My dad didn't mess with disrespect from his kids, but looking back, I'm glad he was so tough on me and my siblings. There's always... it's all about perspective. It is all about perspective. Like, you oftentimes only get to see your parents, like, either be in a mode where they're like, oh, I'm in parent mode now, and then they have, like, facets. Everybody has facets to them. And then you never know, like, how were they raised? What was their life like? What are their values like? It's so much stuff. find it very interesting. It's interesting how phrasing your thoughts, even excluding one word, can change the mood of the conversation. For sure. For sure. Like speech and language and communication. Like, imagine all the bullshit in your life you could have avoided with the right, proper communication. Like, either you properly communicating to others or others communicating to you. But then again, you also don't know what kind of shit wouldn't have happened to you because of communication issues, but then it turned into a good thing in the end, you know, whatever. Life, man. Crazy. Isn't it funny how we're all floating on a rock in space? And there's so many of us, but weirdly enough, like, we have very similar experiences. Like, there's a lot of things you can relate to with other people. This shag sucked. Let's move on. Nowadays some parents don't control their kids. I see it a lot. I really hate iPad kids. Like, if I would love to approach an iPad child, take their iPad and then just frisbee it as far away from them as possible. And then pick them up and shake them violently and say, "Live, damn it, live!" And then their parents would show up and arrest me or something. Demon, thank you so much. 3 years. God damn. God, we're getting a lot of anniversaries. My God. My nephew was an iPad kid. It drove me nuts. How did he grow up to be? Okay? Is he okay? Is that child okay? What is happening? Oh, we have a new quirk. Oh, this run is cursed. Why is this run so cursed? Don't get in. Get out. The wipers are on. I think this run is cursed. I don't like this run. I'm gonna get this energy and then I'm getting out of here. Your parents believe in things that are out of the norm. Might believe in hardcore aliens and say things that come to visit us at night. My dad really likes aliens. Dude, what is happening with the car? Oh, not this guy is there. Move. Get out of here. Turn off the wipers. Keep moving. Just move. Okay. But now I can't wait to see what kind of studies are coming out in like 20, 30 years where people are like, oh, this is the generation where we didn't have time to take care of our kids because working 24/7 to have kids. And then like, what kind of cognitive shit happened to them? Oh shit, I'm dying. Seems okay. His speech was stunted for a while because it was always zoned out in front of a screen. But he seems alright now. Poor child. My God. But yeah, my dad is big into aliens. He loves that shit. Like, I don't think he's really out there being like, oh, they're among us. It's not like that. But he just likes the idea of it. And I agree. Like people living in the time that we're living in now, with the informations that we have now about the universe and how big it seems to be for now, and probably is way fucking bigger than that. Like, how can you live here and then think like, oh, Earth is the only thing that has life. Nothing else has life in this universe. Like, that's insane to me. It's like you have a garden with one flower in it. And you know there's like a million, billion other gardens. And then you say like, oh, this is the only flower. There are no other flowers. Only that one. And then you step on it. And spit on it. That's us as a species. Why are we so philosophical today? What triggered that? We have off-road tires. Is that off-road? Yes. Probably go there. Okay. Oh, I don't like this run so far. Pretty disruptive for no reason. There's a lot of broken things. We haven't even farmed any more Olympium. That's like the thing we need right now is Olympium. But that's only towards the end of the zone. I mean, aliens exist probably, but my parents think behind anything are aliens. Okay, then I watch too much History Channel. Because that's just as wild. I mean, you can't tell. Like, even if like some rando alien was out on a Sunday cruise with their starship that we don't understand and it moves faster than anything we know. Like, if he was just out there and like dipped into the atmosphere and was like, oh fuck, and then dipped out again. Like, that would be it. It would be the dumbest fucking thing ever. But would be pretty fun. Like, if that's the origin of how we, like, get definitive proof that there are intelligent aliens. Because some guy was just being dumb. That is hilarious. That is so poetic. They are just like us. And then we become best buddies. That would be great. Okay, I'm not checking out the shed. I'm leaving. Yeah, I was warned about this planet, yeah. Oh, fuck. It's them. Okay, I'm gonna attach the battery again because we're starting to run low. This one's leaking some kind of electricity that doesn't seem healthy, but got no choice. Let's go. Heard a new theory that's even crazier than flat Earth from a friend yesterday. Apparently people believe the world was covered in mud in the 1980s. In the 1800s. The mud disappeared and all of history since then has been made up to make it seem like it never happened. And everything in history books about pre-1800s is fake. Like, what are you on? Sounds like One Piece. The Void Century. Wow. I mean, that just shows you that people just believe what they want to believe. And how do we stop that? Like, how do we? Oh, God. Missing time theory is bananas. Is that what it's called? God damn. Yeah, what about the... There's like hotels in Japan that have been in the same family for like 20 generations or something like that. Like, what about that? Oh yeah, our entire family records. Oh, don't think about it too hard. That's... shouldn't exist. I want to go check that. I want to go check that place out. But what the hell is this map? Oh, already. Are we in the deep zone? I didn't check if this has Olympium. If it does, that would be great. Because then I would farm the shit out of that. Shit's down the road. Seems fairly safe for now. There's some buildings down that road over there. And then from there... Oh, this probably has a charging station too. That would be great because we're starting to run a bit low. With this place. I need to go there and there's just all the shit on the road. Shoo! Like having sheep on the road. Oh my god, we're going all the way around. Do I still have the jump module? Yeah. I could just jump. Mistake. Oh, this is bad. This is... Can I teleport my car here? Does that cost anything? Can you get it here? Too far. Oh, now I'm down here. Okay, quick. Little radiation. It's fine. Gotta get the car. We're just gonna drive through that little bit of radiation and that should be it. Let's see if it gets heated again. I sure hope not. That was really bad last time. Okay, thank God. Right. Sealing kit, please. Let's get that crack. Is there something else? The fuel can is leaking. That's fine. It only leaks in the trunk. I mean, how bad can that be? Okay, we're driving down here. Come on, buddy. There we go. Then we're going around this. Quick stop here. Get the battery charged. More. Thank you. And now we're gonna loot these places, and then we're gonna leave that zone. And then there's one more zone with extreme conditions. And if we make it through that, then we're at the final location. I hope I'm not leaking. Nope. All good. of this. Then we're quickly going in the tower. I'm not gonna use my impact hammer that much anymore because I don't know what we're gonna have to do in the final zone. And if I'm gonna be there and then suddenly I need a hammer and I can't get it, I'm gonna be mad at myself. And I don't need that today. Transmuter explosives to plastic. I don't know where exactly you farm explosives. Like, we got a couple, but I think we got them randomly. I guess now we're gonna drive here first. We keep getting zapped from our battery, which is kind of annoying. But that's life. Sometimes your side battery is swollen and you randomly get zapped. I don't know what that was. Is that a tourist? I think I hit a tourist. Why are you wearing a cap? Because I got out of the shower and then I dried my hair. And then I didn't like the way it looked. And then I was like, I put it on. Heck, like these purple and orange swirls, they mess with your car. This thing makes magnets. This thing makes magnets. No bald spot? I think I'm getting a little, but even if I do, if it gets too bad, I'm gonna like trim it. Like, it's not as existential for me as it seems to be for a lot of other men. It's one of those storms. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Yeah. Totally normal day in the zone. Am I out of it? Please tell me I'm out of it. Got some red balloons here. I don't know if it's programmed in a way where they can't hit you or if they can legit just crash on you. I have no idea. This is like the second time I'm seeing that in action. See if this guy... You have fuel, sir. If so, how much? Barely any. Okay, so that's not relevant. Yeah, let's get the battery charged a bit. We're at 63 out of 85. But from here... drive over there and then follow that road and get out. Just a shame that I haven't found any Olympium. I guarantee you, like, the extreme area that we're gonna go to next is gonna have tons of it, and I won't feel safe farming it, so I won't do it. Like, this run has already been a bit cursed. So, I don't wanna push my luck. Okay. A couple more materials. Some putty. This panel over here because it keeps getting zapped by the battery. The rest is looking pretty okay. You get a little scoop. Get a little scoop. Yeah, the rest is hanging on. You get a little scoop. This thing's pretty fragile. Okay. Storm warning. Okay. We're just leaving. We're just leaving. But damn, this area is tight. This area is so tight. So much shit. Normal headlights. And I think we have a ton of new quirks. Like, the car feels very different. Like, as soon as we get back from this, like, I don't know if we're gonna finish the game now in this run. There is a chance that we're just gonna get it done now. But if we don't, then we have to do some quirk checkage. Dumpster Pro. There's no space for that. There we go. Steel door. Don't need that. Storage is getting pretty full. That's great. Okay. So we're gonna go there, then go right. If you could get a random superpower, would you eat a car battery? Would I be alive after eating a car battery? Because it doesn't help me if I get, like, teleportation as a corpse. Where's the fun in that? That just sounds like a nightmare. And how do you eat a car battery? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, just let me try with it. There we go. Turn off the lights, didn't it? Teal paint. Gray paint. Ooh, 2 new paints. Nice. Haven't seen this yet. Take it apart? That doesn't make it easier. That doesn't make it more edible. It's still... it's still a battery. First you drink the acid. I feel like your plan ends at that point. If the first step of your plan is drink the acid, then it doesn't seem like to have a high rate of success. Like, I want to use the superpower. I don't want to, be forced to pay my medical bills with it. Oh. I don't think there's any other him here. This zone doesn't have it. Back on the road. And now the next zone has extreme conditions and a swift storm, so I'm gonna book it. Fuel is still looking good. We have the big reserve tank. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah, this doesn't even have Olympium, so that's okay. Pickpockets, left rights, devil grinders, airstrips, tourist traps. There's one thing I still haven't recognized. That's weird. You can fin it with water, so it's not dangerous anymore. Question is like, how much do you need to fin it down? If you could get a random superpower without anything to do. Wait, without anything to do, would you do it? But it can also be a super weakness. Oh, we're not even done yet. Oh, we have one more zone. Oh, shit. And this has Olympium veins. Okay, that's good. We can farm Olympium here. Beach ball, magnetizers, abandoned squires, box trucks. Has bubblegum buddies. That's not good. They're annoying. So, I just decide I want the gamble. And then it's like 50-50. Either superpower or super weakness. Then I would not do that. That sounds... I know my odds. My odds are, for some reason, always crappy. With stuff like that. It's like the universe is always telling me, like, don't gamble, kiddo. Don't let randomness decide your life. Because you're gonna lose. Like, it's always that way. Pry barn. There we go. Oh, there's an investigator. That's good. And Olympia. Is that Olympia? It's not Olympia. I think it glows red as well. Oh, it's a fuel truck. Oh shit. Okay, we're getting fuel. That's good. Did that just pop a tire? Or was that the battery being weird again? I think it was the battery being weird again. Parking here. Oh, I've got it. Turn it around like this. Fill her up. I like how I'm doing this right next to a burning flare. That feels safe. Okay, car. Gotta keep moving. How about superpowers that are risky, like gasoline pee? Like, am I peeing straight up gasoline, or is my pee just flammable? Because I feel like long-term exposure from gasoline on your skin doesn't sound good. That sounds like I'm dead in 5 years. Like, especially through like your skin tissue down there. That's very absorbent. Like in a unhealthy way, if it's unhealthy stuff. Your urinal tract becomes metal. Does that mean it hurts really bad every time I get an erection because it can move? It's not getting better. It just keeps getting worse. I don't want to have flammable pee. No, I don't want gasoline pee. Oh, fuck. This tire is gone. Okay, I'm going to shred that. Then we're going to put the off-road tire on. That thing is not come back. Good thing I brought a spare. You get a chrome dig. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. But how do you get that power? Like, what's my superhero origin? It also has extra features, like a cup holder. Oh my god. It's getting better. Both? What is that? Where's this canned food coming from? What? Did like a ghost just threw a bunch of canned food at me? What is happening? Okay, it's getting actually spooky. Like, usually this game is pretty predictable and doesn't do shit in your face out of nowhere. But I feel like I'm getting shat on out of nowhere. Limb magnets to red balloons. Look, there's more. There's the corrupted energy. I haven't found a single Olympian vein, which sucks. Because that's the stuff I need. That is the stuff I need right now. This battery's driving. I'm going to take the side battery off again. That thing just keeps zapping everything. I have no room. There we go. Yeah, it's about to destroy that armored panel. Okay, is that my superhero origin? An alien ship crashed. Then a chrome dick fell out and you found it. How does this sound? And then I put it on my dick? Like, I find an alien flashlight and I fuck it, and then my dick is made of chrome now and has alien superpowers. That actually sounds like some fucked up manga. That turns out to be surprisingly good and well written once you get past the initial dick humor. I bet, like, one of you 10 people is an executive at Netflix, and you're rubbing your hands right now because you got the next big scoop. Guarantee it. How sound supersonic farts? So it makes like a sonic boom, like a jet that's going past. But from my butt. Oh, do I want to go into... I don't want to go into tunnel. We are not supposed to go to the tunnel. I'm still looking for Olympium. So far, no Olympium. It's like you fart once and you go deaf for the rest of your life. It's a little bit like that. And then you would constantly have to hold in the farts, and that could also kill you eventually. But it would be probably the bravest act of holding in a fart known to humanity. Because you could kill people with it. With great gas comes great responsibility. Man. And how much PSI of pressure do you need on your sphincter to produce a sonic shockwave? Can somebody do the math? That would be very helpful. I don't know for what, but I feel like it would. Where the hell is Olympium? I was promised Olympium on this stage. I don't think we ever filled up the roof storage. But I finally have a PhD research job. Sounds fun. And we're gonna ride right into a storm. Oh, there's a truck here. Quickly gonna get this truck. But there should be shit raining from the sky now. There's explosives. That are here. Did I let the storm pass? Let's let the storm pass. It's cool that you can actually see it. Never paid attention to that. Here. That's another magnet thingy, isn't it? Get a light bulb. Storm is passing. There's Olympium. Oh my god. It's really annoying to farm though. You get so little. Is that it? Just one. Sad. Building. Getting to the extreme condition zone, blast through it, and then we're at the well, and it seems like the well is where it all started, question mark. The story's a bit all over the place. How about the power of shit touch? The power Power of shit. Touch anyone you touch shits themselves. I feel like in the right place, that could be a really positive impact on your community. Like if you work in a hospital and you're just a specialist for constipation. Like people show up at your place from all over the world because they have the wildest constipation. And then you become their miracle healer. And you turn into a Jesus figure for them. That doesn't sound so bad. But can you control it, or is it like you gotta wear gloves all the time? If like anybody touches any part of your skin, they shit themselves. Because that sounds like a bad way to, you know, like have a relationship or something like that. Also good in a fight, yeah. Or anything that you have touched. That would be insane. That would be insane. Like, you that's what we're gonna find at the well. It's the guy who has the shit touch. Like, they had to create a contamination zone around him. Like, lock off the peninsula. Like, they went here to study it, but they just everybody just kept shitting themselves. And they were, okay, we need to lock this off. This is a crime against humanity. Imagine someone punches you and then shits themselves. I don't know how to imagine that. That is way out there. Okay, extreme zone coming up. What do we have? We have barely plugged. I don't know what that means. We have magnified explosions and swift storm. How about the power to turn to a sentient toilet? If someone shits into you, you get more powerful in your human form. That's hilarious. That is just a comedy power. That's like a 500-page novel with like a power system and everything is laid out there, and the big bad guy at the end is the sentient toilet man, but he's existed for like 2,000 years. And he's trying to like tempt the main protagonist to shit in him. I totally see that. Okay, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time here. We're just gonna drive to that point, loot the 2 houses, and then get out of here. We find some trucks along the way, we take them. If not, that's fine too. And before we leave, we're gonna make sure the car is in tip-top shape before we get to the well. Because I have no idea what we're gonna reach in there. For every Midas, there's a shit toucher. The balance of the world is restored. That's very poetic. For every Midas, there is a shit toucher. Oh. We're gonna be coming home with a lot of food. Could it be that these boxes there... Have I scanned those? explosive spray. Oh my god, they just have explosives in them. I always thought it was something like you drive next to it, like you drive into it and it breaks and explodes. So is life just shitting, eating, and sleeping? No. Also, pissing and farting and coming. And breathing. And blinking. And all these other great reflexes that you don't think about 99% of the time. And more. So much. I feel like we're having very deep, insightful conversations about life today. That's nice. And here. How about it's like Spider-Man, but you shoot webs with your cape? I'm pretty sure I've seen that on Pornhub. I think somebody was faster than you with that idea. But in a serious story. Write it. Make it happen. If you want it. I doubt it exists already. But if you want to make it happen, make it happen. I feel like sometimes the best stories are the ones where you kind of get lulled in with the comedy. And you think like, oh, this is just going to be like a silly thing. And then in the end, it makes you cry and you're like, how did this happen? I really like stories like that. It starts silly, but then like gradually become better. I generally love stories that have weird things in them. It's good at the start. I feel like it's good at, like, it's cool if it's like maintained throughout the whole story without getting boring or overbearing. I do like that. Okay, we're mainly looking out for the car. Torch is almost out. We didn't really get a whole lot of Olympia, sadly. But it seems like most things are fixed. There goes the Olympian torch. Let's get gas in here. That's more an Amazon Prime Crocker. I finally watched Blue Eye Samurai. I've only seen the first episode because that's on YouTube for free. And I did finish the first season, and my god. It's like one of the best shows I've ever seen. Like, the writing is so fucking good. Everything front to back. Really good. And it's only the start. It's only the start. Like, the premise is super clear. Like, the objective, the main objective. And there's still so much to do for that. It could be 3-4 seasons. Okay. The Red Spires facility. Perpetual stability. I don't like that it says Storms Max. That's not fun. Lots of cars, lots of buildings. There is Olympium there. I'm gonna pee before we get in there. Little pee break. And then final area. I think. I have no idea. It's still fairly early in the stream. We have plenty of time. But this could be the one. I see you in a minute. Let's do it. The well. I want to see big, crazy visuals. Like in that one first main story thing. Whoa. Okay, there's nothing here. Just drive. Any Olympium I can get my hands on? I'm getting.
The end of the road. Soon we'll finally see for ourselves what caused the mass hallucination and what Tobias and Alan died for.
And whether it was all worth it. Francis.
Yeah?
Thank you for trusting me when you had every reason not to. Getting to this point together with you, it makes me feel like my old self again.
It's been an honor to watch you work, Dr. Turner.
Okay. That looks pretty big. Still not seeing any Olympium. I am loot goblining hard for Olympium. Very ominous.
These gamma readings, are they real? I can't even begin to guess what could be outputting this much radiation.
Some sort of energy reservoir, a massive fission reaction, or
A portal. Atlantis. If this thing really leads us to Atlantis, I'm turning in my PhD.
This is the first time they're
If
mentioning
only Tobias were
this.
here to see it.
Why
I would like
Atlantis?
to take on all this
Huh?
for once.
That would be so dumb if that's what it's gonna be. That can't be. It can't be Atlantis. This doesn't look very Atlantean to me. Because I totally know what that looks like. Okay, Rüdiger, are you ready? We're gonna get whatever we can out of these cars. Like, these squires are always the best out of the smaller cars that you can find. But damn, we're getting filled up. Still no Olympium. I was promised Olympium. Where is Olympium? No Olympium here. No Olympium there. There's another there's two squires. Okay, nice. Nothing in here. I'm also very glad this game has good hotkeys. Like, imagine this kind of inventory management, but you didn't have hotkeys to quick swap stuff around.
All right, driver. You're almost to the threshold. Remember, Francis and I have got your back. Once you get that car to the well, we'll keep the gamma ray burst under control for as long as we can. Whatever happens, whatever state you find yourself in, the Arc device will be your safety net. Use it. Get back to us, you hear me?
Ready when you are, driver.
Atlantis, huh? How is it welling up? We're gonna find out right now. That seems to be it. I doubt we're going to Atlantis, but if we are, that would be pretty fucking crazy.
Opening? Godspeed, driver.
What's gonna happen?
Hoppy? Hoppy!
Did it work? What's the energy output? Damn it, Alan, I'm fine. Light nearly blinded me. Can you read it?
Yeah, let me see. 500 kilojoules? Hoppy, what is this?
The future. I call it limb waves.
So she invented it. Like, the thing that made everything go fucky in this area. Did she mention that she invented this? Did she always say like somebody else? Ooh. Oh. I miss Rüdiger. Where's my car?
coffee delivery.
Alan, gosh. Is it that time already?
So, about leaving Arda. I was thinking, how about by Christmas?
Yes, maybe. I just need to solve this instability issue. I loathe to think about leaving the Olympic Peninsula like this.
There's always more to do.
I know. I'm sorry.
And I love you for it. I'm just wondering if you'll really be able to walk away from all this. It's okay if you can't.
You abandoned the world to work here beside me. Fair is fair.
Len Tech is a world-changing discovery. Your world-changing discovery. Fairness isn't even a consideration.
We agreed to have children, and I'm not having them in this hellhole.
Good, because I'd love to have 8.
Then I hope you're ready to carry at
After
least half
everything
of
we
those
talked
to
about
yourself.
today.
I love you.
8 children
I
in this
love you.
economy. Jesus. That sounded like right into my ear. That was creepy. So she fucked everything up. Then he was like, let's get the hell out of here. And she was like, nah, I'm gonna fix it like 50%. And then we can leave and have kids. I need more context. I don't quite get it either. Like, the problem with games like these where the story is completely fed to you by just like dialogue that you hear while you're playing the game is sometimes you can't really pay attention, or sometimes you accidentally just click stuff away. And then you're sitting there and you're like, huh? And I'm feeling a little huh right now. Fucking hell, Drake.
Tobias, the movers are here. Wait, why aren't you packed?
I ain't going.
The evacuation orders.
Evacuation orders can go to hell. We leave and we never see the inside of these walls again. All the things we've been investigating, the ripple, the echoes from the swamp, they'll all fade away. I'm gonna stay and chase down these stories, wherever they take me.
Tobias,
Stay here. With me.
Tobias was kind of like the dick in like the first half of the game. Like, he was always chatting in as well, and he was kind of being an ass. I'm starting to get the feeling that he had his reasons for being an ass to Oppie, because Oppie seemingly is responsible for everything. But like, where's this gonna go? Like, what do I have to do with this? What does our car have to do with this? I need answers. And who are we exactly? It's like, I'm just here to witness their story.
you here to quote?
I'm here to deliver the committee's decision. You have been found guilty of doctoring experimental data. This action is in clear violation of Arda's scientific integrity. Judgment has been rendered. You may stay and work, but your clearance will be lowered to level 3.
So I'm to be a glorified flash cleaner.
Take it as a win. You could have been court-martialed instead.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have liked that much better.
What I like has no bearing on this decision. See you on Monday, Dr. Cook.
Give me my car. I want my car back. I'm running. Now I'm running. Now they've done it. It has a little bit of SCP, and I mean Control, like a game that came out a couple of years ago, has the same vibe. Like, I love this anomalous, like, weird, like, there's weird shit happening, but it has some kind of logic. And then there's a bunch of weird shit at the same time, and then they interact with each other with, like, their own weird logic. I like shit like that. If it's well written, it can be really great. But I feel like they kind of wanted a story like that, and then combine it with the gameplay, and it makes for a good combination. But I feel like I've read stories like these that were way better.
You passed through some sort of opening.
Or played like games like these
but
that.
the energy expulsion is growing. We don't have
I mean,
much
usually
longer.
games like these are a bit weird story-wise.
You need to get back now.
Hey, look! The gang's back together!
Tobias?
I never told you how grateful I was that you stayed behind in the zone. With me. These years, best of my life. Foraging for mushrooms, slogging through swamplands, combing through hours and hours of terrible field recordings. Not a single moment
This is
wasted.
dragging.
Thank you. For everything.
Music.
It was all you. You made me feel capable. That anything was possible. That I wasn't some second-rate scientist.
Can I like
all my happiness
talk
was
in with
thanks
the
to you.
radio and tell them that
And I'm afraid.
I just want to get
I'm
out of
afraid
here? I don't want to
I'll
hear them
survive without
talk.
you.
I'm not. You got this. You always have.
Come on, guys.
Hey, Oppie. Alan sends his regards. And he wants to know why you haven't taken his advice yet.
It cut out.
Driver, is that a gumbaroo on your dash? No, I'll be damned. Bye. Until next time.
Tobias? Tobias!
Driver, if you could hear this, we can't keep the well stable for much longer. Wherever you are, come back.
I'm trying, but I have to listen to you guys having a life, and I can't because I'm running through walls of TVs. Sorry about that. Come on. Let's get this over with, please. Oh, we're in the green zone now. Car? Oh! Thank God. What's happening here? This is what I've ran through. Okay. What am I looking at? That was way too long, I agree. They could have cut that down by half, and that would have been fine. Or give me the exposition as I'm driving, because they've done that the entire time, and that was fine.
Just a little longer. Hold steady, Francis. Keep those limb bases aligned. Not even a 0.001 deviation, you get me?
I'm trying.
Oh, what's happening? 360. Boost. And then airlift. Let's go. This could hurt. It didn't.
The anchor field
Hell
is
yeah.
wobbling, popping. Anything we can do
Oh, but that hurt.
from your side.
Punching it as hard as I can.
Oh, that was a baller. Wasn't it? Okay, keep trying to turn on the shield.
Francis, hold tight.
I can't. The plane
Car is
is
so
keeping-
wobbly.
Driver, punch it. Go.
I'm trying. It's the Halo driving sequence. Was that it? Was that really it? If this was it, I'm
You made
disappointed.
it back, driver. All in one piece, it looks like.
and no sign of the Remnant's energy signature anywhere in that car.
You're free.
But the car's maintained its link to you. Fascinating. We'll never know how far the Remnant's obsessions wormed into your head, but you should be safe from it getting any worse. In theory.
Oppie, I'm sorry. You didn't get to talk to Alan again.
We managed to pull off the near impossible. And the first thing you do is apologize?
Sorry. I mean,
Don't worry, it was Tobias's fault. He hogged the frequency all for himself yet again.
you heard him too.
I did. That means I didn't imagine that last conversation with Alan. And you know what else?
What?
That your theory was right. And Tobias called it. All that bluster, and he ended up showing us scientists a thing or two. Those moments we heard, they were all from the past. Being inside that well somehow allowed the Remnant to access those imprints and replay them. But Tobias's voice wasn't from the past, it was from somewhere else entirely.
But where? And how?
No clue. Do me a favor. Once you figure it out, don't bother telling me. I'm leaving the zone.
I'm sorry, what?
Alan came to tell me goodbye, and that I was forgiven 37 years ago. I didn't listen. So now, finally, I'm going to take his advice. I should have left the zone a long time ago.
But if we solve this, maybe there's a way to speak to him again.
I heard what I needed to hear. It only took me 37 years to listen. Anyway, all that sounds like a young scientist game. It's not for me anymore. Francis, you decide what to do from here. You can carry the torch and continue the research, or get out of this cursed place and find your own way. It's your decision. And driver, you're free now. You can do what you want from here. But if you'll allow an old woman one last hope, stay here with Francis. There's so many more stories for the zone to tell. And the both of you are young enough to listen. My ears are bad. And I refuse to hear them. I've removed all access restrictions to my systems, Francis. The helm is yours.
Wait, I don't know if I can do this alone.
You're not alone. You've got clear eyes, ears open to the impossible, and the driver. Dr. Cook, driver. It's been a pleasure. This is Dr. Ophelia Turner. Signing off.
Oppie? Oppie! Really? Well, driver, if you don't mind sticking around with me, Oppie was right. There's still so much of the zone that we still don't know about. But with your help, we can tell those stories. I'm no Oppie, but I'll do the best I can. You're no longer bound to the car, but it's stayed with you and will continue to protect you as you travel the zone. Go on then. As long as you're willing to drive, I'm along for the ride.
I'm so fucking unsatisfied with this. So she, like, in all the logs, they always kept mentioning, like, what was it, Ophelia Rose? Like, the name she said at the end. Like, that she's responsible for discovering all of that. So Oppie was that doctor from, like, ages ago. Which makes sense. Oppie, Ophelia, of course. Should have seen that one coming from a mile away, but I didn't. But still. What kind of ending is that? Like, you arrive there and she's like, oh yeah, it was me all along, see you later, suckers, and then credits roll. That's a weak ass ending. Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, no, there's no more objectives really. That's a shame. What do I do now? What do I do now? I mean, I'm gonna sort my inventory. Let's do that first. I don't know if I want DLC of this. Like, I really enjoyed the driving part. And the like everything here is amazing. Like, they've done a great job with that. Oh my god, that was a bit violent. They've done a great job with that. It's just... I feel like this game could have been a little more. And that's a shame. That's a shame. I don't know if DLC can do much about that. Decal Kit Mural. Oh, that's new. Kind of want to put that on. It was one of the endings of all time, though. I agree. Okay. Those in here. I'm shook. Thank you, Ronasta. I may play this a little off stream because I just really like the driving aspect, driving around and seeing stuff. Sanderson is supporting a pimple that he can just keep squeezing. It never empties, no matter how long he pushes on it. Can you add that to the list? Yeah, just put it under P. Yeah, for pimple. Ew. Disgusting. That is straight up disgusting. I'm not a fan of games that are like, you finished the game. Here, have fully unlocked everything. Like, thanks. I don't even think we have everything fully unlocked. She just means like I can drive wherever I want without any restrictions, but I kinda could do that before. Am I seeing that? Oh no. For a second I thought I had 283 corrupted energy, but that's not true. But why would you? Yeah, exactly. Like, the enticing thing, for the most part, I'd say it was like 50% mystery and 50% I want to get new shit for my car. It was kind of like that. But now that now that all the mystery is out, I'm like, do I care enough about the other 50% that I want to keep playing the game? We're gonna make one last version of Rüdiger. I want to pimp him up a bit with what we got left. We got some more things to add here. I guess I should say games that are linear story and in open world sandbox. What's the point? Yeah. I mean, you can't just leave it open. Like, this game would not have worked as well as it did up until the ending without any story at all. What's that new thing that we got? The blimp. Yes. I like it. Rally steering wheel. Will it make you go faster? Why can't I equip that? I can install that. There we go. Shifter. Oh, I like this. I want this. I feel like the voice acting was good. Like, there was definitely there was nothing wrong with the voice acting. It's just the writing stinked a little towards the end. Okay. We got some stuff to replace on Rüdiger. We're gonna need two all-terrain tires. Throw this one in here. There we go. What does the rally steering wheel look like? Ooh, I like it. Nice. Okay, we need two all-terrain tires. I'm probably not gonna make power grip. We're gonna need an armored bumper. then we need a bunch of side stuff. Okay. Let's start with the tires. I don't think I can make the engine happen as much as I want to. Yeah, we're missing 1 explosives and a couple Olympium. Okay. And we gotta replace this thing. We're replacing everything. Shred some stuff. Maybe not the vacuum. How about going bare bone car into late game zone? That I was thinking about that. I'm gonna do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna take all the panels off, but we keep all the utility stuff. Let's do that as our last ride. Okay, magnetic hammer. There it is. And then we need a plasma scrapper. There we go. Then I'm gonna take... Let's take all the panels off. And the doors. Everything. Barely fits in here. Where do I put this stuff? Can I just throw this here and it's gonna be there when I come back? Okay. That would be all the panels. Let's keep the fuel up top. Whoa. So much junk. Okay, we still need 2 wheels. And I wanted all terrain. Or should we do power grip tires? Then we would have power grip tires everywhere. Yeah, why not? I need 1 more circuit board. We got plenty of other stuff. Bam. Bam. Okay, we have the best wheels. We have spare tires. We're gonna fill this thing up with fuel. Because if we're going to the end zone, we're probably gonna need a little bit of extra. Okay, let's get sealing kits. Let's put them here. We're gonna take this out as well. Bare bones car. God damn. This feels so weird. This feels wrong. What happens if I put the decal kit mural on the chassis? Oh, that actually looks kinda dope. But I will never see a full car with this. Shame. Actually does look dope. Okay, we can get 1 more thing for the roof. What should we get for the roof? Ion shield. Need circuit boards. Is there nothing else I can put on the roof? We could make another circuit board to make another solar panel. Then we have 2 solar panels again. Then I guess I'm gonna make another battery. Side battery. Put that here. Then we could get one more thing for the side. Side storage. But the only thing I can really put there? Lightning rod, mini turbine, solar panel. There must be more. What do we have here? Leak-resistant fuel tank is on a C-Track fuel synthesizer that creates fuel. Let's go with that. That's fun. Okay. Fuel synthesizer. There we go. And I need to fill this thing with gas. This holds gas as well. No, it doesn't. Oh, is it like it's producing gas as I'm driving and then I can take it out and put it in my car? Maybe something like that. I got no clue. Okay, we need one more thing for the roof. One more thing for the roof. What do we have here? Lead acid battery. Leak-resistant battery, high capacity, XL roof battery, magnetic bumper, chronodilator or anti-grav emitter. Chronodilator. That sounds wild. Please let me be able to build that. Yes. That goes on the roof. Okay, we're going to war. We're going to war. What does that thing do? It seems localized time dilation is possible, albeit within a contained space and demanding a substantial energy. This device should reduce the apparent passage of time. It may also cause confusion, nausea, and flatulence. Damn. What does that look like when you mount it on the back? It's pointing backwards. No, I want it on the front. Doesn't make any difference, it just looks cooler. How about the power to send farts back in time? How would that change the world? Do you think that has potential to change things as we know them? Wait, the power grip tires have an ability? No way. I have not been using that. I have not been using my power grip tires at all. Let's get rid of the handbrake. Power grip tires assign all. Then the chronodilator on F. I didn't know that. Okay, I think the game is telling me that the car basically has no health. I'm gonna save here. There we go. Yeah, everything is there, it's just telling me that we essentially have no health. All the car parts are laying here. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh, and we need a route. Oh, we're trying to get into the deep zone, right? Like, let's say we're going here. We could actually go G1, D1, and then go straight there. Like, we have a pretty good shot at making it there with barely any health. Let's try. Car's looking disastrous. But we're very lightweight. What happens if I activate? I have no idea. Oh, but that costs so much battery. Holy shit. If it's on all four wheels. Holy moly. And I want to try the time dilation. Like slow-mo? Sounds fun. But is it useful? Oh yeah, it is. You have a ton of control. Wow. Thank you, Chevy. How's it going? We just got done with the game. And now I'm driving around with a car that looks like this. And something is... The engine is busted? From what? I haven't done anything. Why is the engine busted? Unbusted. The air touched it. Is that how it works? Is air poison for engines? Power grip tires drain the battery though. Shit ton of stuff, alright. Take that. We have no more XL roof storage. Gotta keep that in mind. And also, like the whole thing at the end where they were like, oh, the car is not a remnant anymore, it's not an anomaly, but it's still connected to you, it still wants to be with you. Like, that's very anomalous for a car to want and to do. How is that not a remnant? It's just like, oh yeah, it's just a sentient car. Don't think about it too much. Zone number 1. Would you drive this car? Oh yeah, for sure. Like the way it is right now, maybe not. Like I like having doors and like panels on my car, but like this would be a great road trip car. Wow, doors. Overcharged electricity in this area. bags at doors. Is that a saying that I thought that was a German thing. Is that just a saying? Turn off. Shorted. Electrician's kit. Done. Okay, we're driving around this. But yeah, let's see if we can get to the final. If we're not going to the final zone, then at least deep zone. With this car. I'm not gonna stop for any loot or anything, we're just gonna go for it. So it is. Maybe it's like a German saying. I don't know. But I remember in boarding school, that was always the sentence when somebody like came in your room and just wouldn't close the door or left your room and kept the door open. Everybody would say that all the fucking time. Okay, so now we're going here. We got another halfway point on the highway that we're just gonna drive through. And then the highway cross, and then we're in the deep zone already. With no panels, no nothing. Bare bone car. What are other German sayings? Depends on the region. Like every region has their own stuff. But honestly, like I'm very bad. If you ask me shit like that from the top of my head, I can't give you any cool examples. Because to me, like, most of these sayings are ass. Not really. They're just not the most creative. Okay. Highway. That was the in-between. Now we're at the crossing, and then past the crossing, deep zone. I believe. Could be like that. And we got no storms or anything, so that's good. That's good. Angry abductors. That's not good. I feel like an abductor could one-shot us, the way the car is right now. Oh, but there is swamp coral. I need that. Oh, I need that. There's plenty of it. Did you ever hear work is the best jacket? I've never heard that saying before. But that sounds like it could be German. That does sound very German. Once we get to the intersection, we go right. There's an angry abductor. And there's some swamp eggs. That's pretty good too. That's all. Like, one thing I learned now is that these glowing orange balls mean swamp eggs. I didn't make that connection for the longest time. There we go. Battery's looking alright. Fuel is still looking good. Drop up here. Decal, some paints. Don't really need more of those. Got plenty of those. Stuff in here. But so far we didn't have any flats. That's good. Like, that's like the only thing that can break. I still don't know how the engine braked that quickly in the first zone. Really hit anything major. Okay, there's the crossing, so we're going this way. Imagine getting the power to digest food faster. So you can eat more. Like, some people are like that. That's no superpower. Some people just are built like that. But it also kind of sucks, especially if you're a skinny person and you can eat like 5,000 calories a day and not gain weight. That kind of sucks. This may have been a mistake. Driving in there. But it seems like we're still hanging on. Did that thing just steal? What did that? Oh, is that the time dilator? We need that. Yeah, that just snagged it off the roof. Do need that. I have that superpower when I have coffee with breakfast, yeah. No abduction. Okay. That was pretty close. close. Okay, I think we made it to the deep zone. I think we made it. Still got fuel, we still got battery. Gotta put the time dilator back. We're gonna eat an MRE or two. How about the superpower to float 5 centimeters above ground? There must be an application for that. Yeah, like slight hovering. Sounds nice. You can become a magician. Oh, that's good. Does water count as a surface? Or above ground? That would be interesting. And how fast can you hover? Can you... Like, is there no speed limit? That would be fucking wild. Okay, deep zone. It says tourist attraction. Let's see what that is. Dude, if we can make it back from this trip with the car with no panels and everything, that's gonna take a lot of like fear I had for the deep zone out of me. But we need to get one anchor at least. Let's try that over here. Let's try that. Here, I'm seeing some explosives over there. Let's go. You keep going, buddy. I'm gonna get me an anchor. Would you rather have super hearing, super smell, super eyesight, or super taste? Maybe I'm just not the right person for that, but I would eliminate super taste immediately because... why? Like, that doesn't make any sense for me. I feel like super eyesight, I'd go for that. Like being able to zoom in and shit, I would just look at the stars and the moon all night. I mean, you can have a telescope, I guess, but I'm lazy. Let me have it. Back to the car, and then we're warping back. And then I think we can consider this game fully gamed through, for the most part. We've seen enough. I'd say 7 out of 10, good idea. Interesting gameplay. the story just completely fumbled in the end. Super taste allows you to know taste. Whoa. What's up? Face Lotta. Face Lot 8. How's it going? I'm currently in the deep zone with a car that has no panels or anything. Because we just finished the game and it did make me a little sad. Not because the story was sad, it was just kind of bad. What's up, Face? But I don't mean to shit on this game. I'm having a good time, or I had a good time. I am still having a good time driving around and stuff. Okay, then I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to give you any opinions before you've seen it. I'm just gonna say that I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Still a good game. I want to see more weird games like these. Okay, let's get the... I don't know if I need that anchor to get out of here. So it's Morrowind next. Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave. My sweet summer Dave. I was thinking we could maybe do a little bit of Deep Rock Survivors. I've been playing that off stream a bit lately. Like, that's something that you could just turn on. I ate some spicy ramen for lunch and now my eyelids are sweating. That doesn't sound good. Oblivion? I don't have that ready to go. Or we're gonna call it a day early and I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow. Instead of not streaming at all. Because it seems like in the long-running series of like dumb simulator games that the public is only interested in for like a month and then they disappear again. There's a new one. There's like a supermarket simulator game that apparently is being watched on Twitch a lot right now. And it looks a bit dumb. It's meh? Then why are people so... I don't... What? Why is it meh? I think like there's so many simulator games out there, and whenever someone... like whenever one of them gets a little bit out there, I feel like there must be something about it. What kind of dumpster pearl is this? Why does this have a symbol next to it? That's weird. It's got like no depth or anything. But that's the whole... like they never do. When do they ever do? You do like 1 or 2 streams and then... be gone. Because no matter what people say, audiences love to go home and start their second digital job. I thought we agreed that that was a German thing. Explosives to copper wire. Some of them are at least funny. Yeah, if it's funny for a stream or 2, I'm down. I feel like that's 10 well invested bucks. Hobo Sim makes me feel gross. It's like gas station sim with 10% of the content. And now we're going to Reddit. Oh no. Yeah, okay, I know that one. That one's good. But there was one other game I was looking at. Wait. There was another game I was looking at. Let me see if I can find that. I also finished Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order the other day. Also, fucking weak ending. My god. Like, the game is not great. It was on sale for $5. That's why I bought it, and I played through it. I don't know how many hours. I can check. 15. That's okay for $5. And that ending was so weak as well. This will be the next great sim game. Don't end me. Be my mom maternity simulator. Take care of your child. You missed the beginning of the stream. New Horizon game is out. You should get it whenever it goes on sale eventually. I've seen that too. I hope it's somewhat optimized for PC, because I feel like my PC is slowly getting to the point where newer PC ports have the potential to just not work while streaming. Like, I could play them off stream, but on stream is always a different story. What about more Enshrouded? I'm kinda not liking it. I don't know what it is. The building is amazing, but I feel like everything else around it, I'm not vibing with the game. You need to remove charity goal and start a goal for new PC parts. Nah. It's still working. I'm not a good PC person, and currently I don't really have anyone in my close friend circle who is. Like, we're all pretty bad with computers and stuff. I'm probably just gonna use it until it breaks, and then I'm gonna make a new setup or get whatever I can out of that one, and then be done with it. How the fuck do I leave this area? Do I have to collect all the... Oh no. Oh. How about Metal Pipe Simulator? Does that play the aluminum pipe falling on the ground sound file, and that's it? It's like building Legos, bro. I'm sure you can build yourself and save some money. I know! But I have a history with wanting to do tech stuff myself to save money, and then creating a problem that ends up costing more money than just having someone do it for me. I'm not good with that. Could also stream yourself singing? No. I will not do that. That will not happen. I did play Prison Simulator, yeah. Did you not explode? Thank you. Beige. Paint. High-tech steering wheel. I will literally video call you on Discord and instruct you. Computer stores are a scam. They are. When I had that one leak, like I had water cooling and it started leaking and I was panicking, and I just took like the whole PC and just drove to their place, and I was like, help, what do I do? Like, and that ended up costing, I think, like 915. That was fucking wild, but I was panicked. I was like, this is worst case. But they also like cleaned everything. I think I got 2 new coolers. Water cooling is such a bad idea. The guy who built my PC was like, that's a good idea. Everybody says different shit about technology shit. That's why I'm so confused. Okay, I can finally get out of here. We're driving there and then we're activating. Yeah, I know. But the problem is, like, I could have pumped twice as much money into it. I wouldn't have fixed it myself. Crank this bad boy up. And we're leaving. I run from water cooling and everyone who advocates for it. I've seen too many people mis-tightening one flange or just leaving it too long and lose an entire PC. Yeah, I'm not a maintenance person. Like, I get something and it's there, and then it breaks eventually, and then I got a new thing. I'm not good at maintaining electronics. I just close my eyes and pray and hope that it doesn't break. Let's go. We did a full run with no panels, no nothing. Sick. How's that even possible? There's all the panels.
Oh, nice quirk collection. Are you going for a record there?
We get new quirks. That's another thing I hate. I mean, you can change the settings and stuff. I shouldn't complain about this. You can change that. It's really annoying. Okay. Put this bad boy back together. Then he gets one last paint job. Oh, that goes here. Corrosive door was in the back. That was here. That corrosive panel was there. Armored door. Lead plated door. You just need food because it seems like you only take damage but your car can't be destroyed. Oh, it definitely can. I was just driving very carefully. I was being cautious. Armored door. Don't we have one more insulated door? Lead plated door. There it is. Oh, and that panel. Armored panel goes here. There we go. Okay. What does the lore machine say? We pulled at some of these roots. We tugged them up. It was a tree. The trees are growing into the ground. Root. Cool. There's nothing I can make here. There. I need a bumper. Do we have a bumper? Emitter, armored door, armored panel. I don't have a bumper. Bumpers. We can make some more fun bumpers, can we? What do we have here? Lead-plated bumper. Anti-corrosive bumper, Olympium bumper. And then there's a powered bumper. I wanna see... Like, we probably can't make the Olympian one. Then let's make the insulated one. Probably gonna look nice. What's that look like? Ooh. I like it. I like it. Okay. Final paint job. I do want to use this mural thing, and we got a new steering wheel. What does that look like? Yo! Fuck? Yo! What's this guy on YouTube called that makes like all the electrical engineering stuff and like keeps zapping himself? Like what's it? You know who I talk about. I know you know it. Like somebody knows it. Like he made like an electric guitar that has actual current running through the thing, so if you strum it you just get shocked. Techno Boom, yes. That's his name. He made that steering wheel. Okay. Or do I want to go full armor plate? Because I kind of feel like that looks pretty fucking dope. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna paint the thing teal color, everything. Do it. Back door. There we go. And the hood. And then we're using this and slap it everywhere. Oh, I do want to keep the sharp doors. They're fun. Electro boom, not techno boom. That makes more sense. Does look nice. Goodbye, shark door. That's a cool decal. But it's just, if you're using these different doors and panels, you can barely see it. But it's nice. Nice, but I wonder if a different color would look good on it. What kind of color do I want to... What would go well with that? Gold. Gold paint. Brown? We had gray, didn't we? Gray paint. What kind of gray is it? That looks good. That looks good. Rüdiger, you've done well. Thank you for carrying me this entire game. If only you would have carried the writers of this game. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But writing an ending for something like this just seems... like, it's either hit or miss. This time it was a bit of a miss. But they can't all be bangers. Game was still fun though. I give it like a 7 out of 10 overall. Like the ending definitely... like just that gave it a -1 for me in the end score. Yeah. That was Pacific Drive. What was the ending? Spoilers. If you don't want to get spoiled for this game, leave now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like the lady that talks to you all the fucking time. Like she's the one responsible for everything. And apparently she's like way older than she made herself sound like. And in the end, she's just kind of like, oh yeah, it was me. I'm leaving now. Do whatever you want. Like nothing is resolved. Like, I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm gonna call it a day now. But I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow. I don't know what it's probably gonna be the supermarket simulator. I'm just gonna mess around with it, have some fun with it, see what the fuss is about. It's only like $10. So even if it's just gonna be a one-off stream, then so be it. But yeah, I'm gonna go climbing tomorrow, and then after that, I'm gonna do some streaming. I'm looking forward. I wish you a good one. Thank you for being here. If there's new people here, still from the raid or whatever, drop a follow. Take a look at this YouTube channel. That's all I have to say. See you tomorrow, people. Bye-bye.